deepfake technology has become such a crazy thing that recently bank robbers were able to steal $35 million by simply deepfaking their boss's voice.
Wow.
No way.
I apologize. What's deepfake?
So deepfake is when you are impersonating the voice or likeness of somebody, like a celebrity, say, or somebody that you know, using technology. And it seems so lifelike that it tricks people in real life.
Whoa. Like, let's say there's a porno and they put like Megan Fox's head on like another porn star, but it literally looks like it's a Megan Fox porno now.
That's called deepfake?
I've seen it.
They use AI to like just attach their head to it, and then it like fills in the blanks with Megan Fox.
There's a app too.
Yeah, there's this TikTok channel where it's like not real Tom Cruise or something.
We talked about that one on here. Yeah.
This motherfucker looks and talks
does.
just like if I didn't know, I would
Yeah.
literally think this is Tom
But
Cruise.
is he a doppelganger, or is he really doesn't look like him and he's using technology?
He's using technology.
I don't even know what he originally looks like.
Yeah.
There's an app where I put
But it's
Without
not
the app,
Tom
he
Cruise.
did already kind of have a little likeness to him.
Or like his body type, all that.
He knows how
Yeah.
to talk like him and move like him. Let me see if I can find him on Instagram because I don't really have TikTok.
And there's also some good shit of like our wives getting pretty banged pretty hard out there.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Hey, would you nut to that though? Like,
Oh, dude, I'm like, dude, that looks better than I could ever do it.
That guy's working it, dude.
You're a sex god, dude.
It's actually Steve.
I know the legend of Steve Greene.
No, I'm just good at fingering though. I'm hella good at fingering.
You're really good. I want to know what it feels like.
Yeah. Teach us the ways, bro.
You know he's physically capable of fingering you, right, Bart?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Bart, I will finger you.
Oh yeah, that's the guy.
That's crazy.
That's not Tom Cruise?
No.
And he's using actual oh.
Wait.
That's definitely not Tom Cruise.
No, that's the guy breaking it down.
Yeah. Let me see another one.
Wait, he's using technology?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, TikTok. Impression time. This is
What
not
the
the real
fuck?
time.
I put my face on
Why
the
do they
babies.
keep doing
one
this
time.
bullshit?
You sit on the baby.
On the babies, yeah.
People need to intro stuff too much. Here, I got you, Bart.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Where you?
Hey, Bart, this is why you don't host. You know what I mean?
Honestly, that's why, dude.
Jesus Christ, Bart.
We gotta hear him though.
Reminds me, was once in Russia, I ran into Gorbachev. He said, you know, Mr. Movie Star, are you nervous? I said, no, Mr. Gorbachev, I'm not nervous. I don't. He goes, well, remember how much a polar bear
He's
weighs?
better than Tom Cruise.
Polar bear? He said, enough to break the ice. It's the last time I've ever seen Mikhail Gorbachev. What's up, TikTok?
That's the one I saw.
You guys
Isn't this
cool if I
fucking
play some
crazy?
sports?
That's nuts, dude.
Wait. Time out. I want to understand the tech because if it's technology that's, what is it, adjusting his face?
No. So it's filling in the blanks, right? So like he has his own face. The AI stuff is painting Tom Cruise's face onto his face because his face is similar.
But he's taking, like, for example, like his hat or his sunglasses, and he's still like crossing over his face, and there's no like pixelation delay or anything like that.
On some of the bad ones, you can see it. Like if they turn their head like a certain angle, you could see it kind of like.
No, this is movie level technology.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see a lot.
No,
This is like Paul Walker at the end of fucking Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
This is even better than Paul Walker.
What the fuck?
Because this came out after, like this technology probably came out after Paul Walker.
Almost always somebody doing it at home does it better than the movie studios for some reason. I don't know why. That happened
They need
with-
a job.
That happened with Princess Leia too, if you remember that.
Yes.
It was like whack looking.
Yes.
But then somebody else did it and it looks pretty legit.
Because Paul Walker's like driving, but then his like next.
Oh
It
yeah.
looks all weird.
Yeah.
That was his brother, by
It's
the way.
fucking all glittery and shit.
They do that though because I think when we had originally talked about like the Tom Cruise guy, they did that for Queen of the Damned for like the last scenes of
For
Leah had
Leah,
already
yeah.
she had already passed, so they had to use her brother for the likeliness of like the voice and other things. Yeah,
The
crazy.
little boy did all
But that was like over 10 years ago.
So imagine now, like this. That's
So much better.
And by the way, Disney just hired a very one of the deepfake YouTubers because they did such a good job that they just were like, "Fuck it, we're hiring one of these guys because they do such a better job."
Wow.
So they kicked out their actual workers now, and they got the YouTube.
Right.
They did a shit job on Princess Leia, I'll tell you that. All right, so check this out. Basically, they were able to steal $35 million by calling
Wow.
and being like, "Yo, you got to transfer these funds," and they're like, "I guess it's my boss, sure." And they actually,
So they could use their voice.
Yep.
That's insane.
Okay,
Voice,
first of all,
likeness, it's all gonna fucking.
whoever was working there and only registered a voice to transfer $35 million, they're the loser.
Because you need to verify what? Like,
Yeah, I don't know, but like if it's just a fucking voice, then that's it. That's fucking for $35 million.
So it's a bank employee that just used it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty genius. Well, imagine this. Imagine you're Afion Crockett, and you call like Jay-Z's assistant, and then you tell him like, "Yo, this is fucking Jay. Do this for me."
And it's just a normal day. Because if
Bring the Rolls Royce to this place.
on a normal day, that happens to you so much,
Yeah.
and you talk to the guy so much, and if it sounds like him, why wouldn't you just?
35 mil is probably nothing.
What, does this motherfucker not have caller ID?
It says this motherfucker does not have caller ID.
Just want to double check.
35 mil. If he's a banker and he's always trading.
But there's also technology where you could have your phone call somebody, but it would be a different number, right?
Yeah.
That's all the telemarketers do all the time.
But isn't there like kind of a paper trail when you wire this money?
Well, yeah, it's right. So I mean,
That's where they fucked up.
They're working on tracing it right now with American investigators. This is the UAE, right? The United Arab Emirates are working with American investigators to get the money back. But
When like over international waters?
buddy, they moved the money several times now
Wow.
to banks across the world.
Damn, they're good.
Yeah, but
It was 35 mil.
They deserve it then.
and this is actually the second known case of something like this.
Stop, not the second.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
get the tech.
2019, criminals used AI to try to impersonate an executive's voice to steal 243 G's.
Only.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's not 35
Small
million.
when you think about 35 million.
Yeah.
good tester. It wasn't the same guys, but yeah.
That's the same fucking ratios as when you're trying to like transfer a little bit of money to another wallet. So you're like, let me send a test amount to make sure it's cool.
Yeah.
Test them how it was too.
Yeah, it's like 200 G's worked out. Let's try the 35 mil.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
That's ridiculous. And honestly though, like, props to the criminals. If you fucking use some innovative shit and you're like the first of its kind,
Bow down.
I kind of think you deserve the win.
But put yourself in their shoes for a sec.
Whose shoes?
Well, the bank manager that you humiliated on this show.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna fucking fire myself.
All right, no, but put yourself in the shoes. Let's say, hypothetical situation, a friend wants to transfer you a lot of money, right?
Transfer into my bank.
Into your bank account.
Sure.
And they just call you up and it sounds like your friend. They're like, yo, dude, let's just do this. It's no problem, rock and roll.
Cool.
Why wouldn't you be...
Into my bank, absolutely.
Oh, I see.
Out of my bank, I will fucking ask you a billion questions. $35 million out of my bank.
Yeah.
That's not
But
a
you're
normal
acting like
transaction.
he's wiping out the whole bank account.
What if it's not the normal thing though?
He could be a billionaire.
Bro, if you're wiping out even $2 million, I gotta fucking double.
Oh, he's such a cheap ass.
What's 2 bill?
Anthony in this episode is a cheapo.
He's a cheapo.
Get your fucking Kleenex out of your nose and fucking call
This guy
me.
would test transactions and shit. It's like, come on.
You taught me crypto sensei, I called you that explicitly, you fuck off, alright? You fucking always tell me to test transact.
Now Anthony's like, before you Venmo me 25 cents first to make sure it works.
You gotta test it.
It's even better with the wad in his mouth.
Do you test Venmo transactions?
I'm fucking get you back, Bart. You just wait for it.
So yeah, everyone's afraid of this technology, obviously, because this is an example of what can happen with it.
Deepfakes?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, imagine Warren Buffett coming out tomorrow and just saying, I'm shorting everything. Because he's such a huge influence.
Yeah.
Like, they literally follow his trades, like, so almost like, he's almost as powerful as Nancy Pelosi, where they follow all her trades now. But no, they follow his trades to the T. Like, everyone wants his sheets. They all want to know what he's buying. Imagine him coming out tomorrow and somebody's deepfaking it, and he's like, sell everything, getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like some political
For the first time,
Yep.
it is what it is. I feel like criminals who innovate something or do something for the first time that eventually creates regulation or an example for people to like respond to.
A new rule.
That's I'm like, dude, it is what it is. I'm not saying like go and do it. I'm just saying like that's
Go and do it, dude.
This is how I know you've been in the dance world too long. You're like, hey, props to them though. Like, you know, it's not really my moves, but
no one agrees.
Props to them for making a $35 million heist. I'd like to think that the bank deserved it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody who does something fucking crazy or innovative for the first time to the point where it can't be replicated a second time because countermeasures are put in place, I say props to the
I just like
Props to Charles Manson, because nobody could replicate that motherfucker.
He did it first. He did it first.
He was the first.
An innovator.
Feel free to take it out of context. I'm just saying
That's
it
what you
is.
said.
Yeah. He's praising Charles Manson.
I like that. If you were given a time machine, the place you would go is to find the first pedophile. But you know what? You did a good job.
First.
Yeah, the first one.
The first Catholic church, huh?
Hey, just so you know, you're changing the game right now. You don't know it yet? You're actually inspiring a lot of
But
people.
be careful, because after this, we're gonna have some regulations.
I'm so thankful to be on this show.
CNN goes, JK News. JK News promotes.
JK News host.
Just,
JK News
just in
host.
case you guys weren't sure, this is where I get most of my character.
Number 2 best JK host promotes.
First one is
Promotes criminal activity. Molestation.
Right there.